What is going on, Revolution Gaming? Welcome to my weekly podcast called Teabagged, and today I'm here with some members of the Endeavor clan. I have Chew with me, I have Baz Attack, and I also have Skater. So introduce yourself, guys.
What is up, guys? This is Baz Attack here, the local rapist at Endeavor Gaming.
Yeah,
Whoa.
he's the rapist. I'm usually the victim.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my name's Blantrue. I'm a director of Endeavor Gaming.
And my name is Skate. People know me as Domo, but we have a Domo already, so they just call me Skate. I'm just a member.
We dual domos, you know? We like the two domos.
Yeah,
have
we
them
like
at the
to
same
dual
time.
read them.
Alright, guys. So thank you for joining me today, and let's get into some of our topics. So, like I said before, anything goes on this podcast. It's like PTA, so we're not going to censor any shit. And let's talk about the Elimination Chamber coming up first. Let's get that out of the way. So, Elimination Chamber is tonight, guys. So, have any of you watched wrestling in the past, and what do you think of it compared to like nowadays? And are you excited for the Elimination Chamber?
All right, who's going first?
I'll go first then.
All
I
right.
grew up on wrestling. I've watched it my whole life. Here recently, I've kind of fell out of it, but my family still watches it vividly. So I catch it here and there, and I always watch every pay-per-view and shit. But I know that Mark Henry recently came back, and he's in a chamber as well. And I can't wait to see him kill some people, I guess.
Okay.
Because he has this new Hall of Pain thing going on.
Oh,
Yeah, they brought that back,
Yeah.
and I remember Mark Henry when he was in the Nation Domination. That was pretty awesome. What
I
about
have
you,
no clue what
Dominic?
that is.
To be honest, I also fell off of the whole WWE thing.
Yeah.
The last time I watched it was when the DX came,
Yeah,
and
the
then it
old
disbanded.
DS.
Yeah, so I stopped watching because I was uninterested because I love DX, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see John Cena and this new Shield. I don't know exactly what it is, so
Yeah.
I want to see what's gonna happen because, to be honest, the Shield looks pretty weak compared to the Cena and the other guy that I don't really know.
Ryback
So-
and
Ryback and
Sheamus.
Ryback,
Sheamus.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know Sheamus. Everyone knows Sheamus.
Yeah.
But
Sheamus is fucking awesome. He's like a jar of mayonnaise.
but yeah, I want to see what's going on.
Alright, sounds good. And what about you, Chu? I know you don't really watch it that much, but you watched it in the past, like during the Attitude Era, correct? Like The Rock
Yeah,
and
that's
Stone
right.
Cold.
Back back when blood wasn't censored and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
good
Yeah, I
days.
just remember it being into it because it was kind of a violent kind of play act at the time, I think.
Yeah.
And I think Stone Cold and The Rock were like a great rivalry, and so were like Triple H and Mr. McMahon, and all that kind of drama that went on between all four of them. Created a great storyline, but also created some really great wrestling matches. And also, I think there was a time when we found out The Undertaker and Kane were brothers as well.
They are.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
actually have
Yeah.
some facts on that. The Undertaker actually lived in my town. He was
Yeah.
a bouncer at a bar called Imo's before he got his big break.
Oh,
Yeah, but him and Kane are stepbrothers.
I see.
Yeah, Taker moved here after he, got grown up and everything. But by the way, I'm making a cigarette. But yeah, him and Kane are stepbrothers, and
Well,
what my seventh grade teacher went on a date with him.
with Undertaker or Kane?
whoa.
Taker.
Oh, wow.
Back
Actually got
before
destroyed.
Yeah.
No, but back before he got famous and all that shit, my seventh grade literature teacher went on a date with him. And she had this little bitty Firebird, and he had to sit with his head out the sunroof.
Did she come back the next day in a Zimmer frame?
No, but Taker's actually my favorite wrestler.
Oh, man.
Is he?
Same here.
I'd say my favorite wrestler at the time was oh shit, I even forgot. I'm trying to remember his name. He died. Owen, something Owen.
Owen Hart.
Owen
Owen
Hart.
Hart, that was it. Yeah, he died.
Oh.
He was a
Yeah.
great wrestler.
Yeah, I remember.
It's really sad the way he died too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the accident. Yeah.
Yeah, he just fell off a fucking zip line onto a turnbuckle.
And
Yeah.
what was even worse is they continued the pay-per-view too. It's like right after that, because it was on a pay-per-view called Over the Edge, and then he had the accident, and then they're just like, show must go on. So I don't know, it was horrible. But I remember like back in the day when Undertaker and Kane were having their feud, and Paul Bear would always like switch sides between Taker and Kane.
Yeah.
Then they had the whole Ministry
And
of
Kane
Darkness.
didn't look like a shriveled up Frankenstein.
Yeah. And he looked badass with that mask. Now he looks like a fruit roll up with his new mask.
He looks
Yeah.
like a shriveled up Frankenstein.
Yeah.
That's what he looks like.
It's not even like the regular Kane we used to know. Everything's like PG now.
I
compared
hated
to-
when they took his mask off. I thought like that ruined the whole mystique about him, that kind of creepiness about him.
Yeah.
You know, it's like getting the
Definitely not someone I used to know.
It's like unmasking Michael Myers. You just don't do it, you know.
Yeah.
That is great. Great analogy, True.
Yeah.
That was perfect.
But yeah, tonight, their main event is CM Punk versus The Rock. That match, I'm not really expecting anything good from it, really. I think maybe Brock Lesnar might get involved because they're doing something with the whole Brock Lesnar and
I thought
Rock
he was in
thing in the
UFC.
future. No, he's back now.
He was, but he got kicked out, and now he's doing some stupid shit in WWE where he's trying to be this hard ass and broke Triple H's arm.
Yeah, Triple H might be coming back, so I don't
Alright,
know about yeah.
Before we go up the subject of like past wrestlers and who was your favorite and stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
Nigga, we've already been past that subject.
I know,
What are you
but
talking
I know.
about?
Before we get way past it, I want to bring it back real quick.
Okay.
And I have to say, the trio: Scotty Too Hottie, Too Cool, and Rashiki.
Oh yeah,
I think, yeah,
Shiki?
that
Yeah.
was that was my trio right there.
No.
I don't even care.
Well,
Yeah.
I like the Hardy
legit.
Brothers. If you're gonna bring up
Oh,
tag
yeah.
teams,
I remember when
Hardy
they came
Brothers.
on the scene. They really turned wrestling into like an aerobatic show. Like they can do flips and shit, and no one really
Yeah.
was doing that
Oh,
at
yeah.
the time.
It
Matt
was just-
Hardy kind of like fell under the radar after a while though, and it just became a one man show with Jeff.
Yeah. It was just cool to see like Rikishi come out with Scotty Too Hottie and Grandmaster Sexy though, because like they would walk down to the ring on SmackDown and Heat and stuff, and then they would start dancing. So you'd see like these two skinny dudes and then this fat ass in the middle.
Rikishi,
Yeah.
god damn, that was
Oh, man.
terrifying. His fucking finisher was disgusting.
It was
He'd
funny.
get him in a corner and like rub their ass in their face. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You having to do a lap dance?
I fucking forgot about that.
Yeah, Too Cool
That
was
was-
one of my favorites.
Yeah,
Rikishi was fucking terrifying. I would hate to be on the receiving end of his finisher.
I know. Same here. I think Trish was on the receiving end one time. You know the diva Trish?
I
Yeah.
think so.
She got brown
yes,
nose.
she was.
Oh.
She got hot and horny too.
You know she liked it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
She definitely slipped
I
out
don't
of
know
tongue.
how any-
Oh wow.
that was disgusting.
Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, WWE's really gone downhill, but like I still watch it because I don't know, I'm just a hardcore fan that way. I got one
Isn't
of the
there a
replica
new-
belts.
Wrestling kind of was not new, but isn't there like something that's brought back some of the old wrestlers? Like, I think called TNA.
TNA?
Yeah.
Yeah, TNA. Yeah, TNA is called like Impact Wrestling now too, and they have some old guys like Hulk Hogan, and they had Ric Flair, but he went back to WWE.
That's fucking TNA. That's a lot less family friendly. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, that's
It
true.
reminds
I-
me
I-
of
I
the
caught
days
an
of
episode.
ECW back in the early 90s.
Tommy
Yeah.
Dreamer was a badass.
Well, I don't know. He was on TNA, and then he returned for one night to WWE, which was kind of weird because he was on TNA like the day before. So I thought that was weird that he's on both shows, but maybe he's just independent searcher. But they had Tommy Dreamer. They have RVD currently on TNA. He's a major ECW guy.
I remember when I was younger, RVD, I was always scared to say his name around my mom.
Why?
Because it's Rob Van Dam. And I thought I was always going to get in trouble for saying damn.
Oh, okay. That's funny.
I always used to do the hand thing whenever I watched them.
Yeah, with the thumbs, like RVD. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was the other one? Was it the guy that really really funny intro music? I'm a sexy boy, sexy.
Shawn Michaels.
Oh,
Shawn
that guy
Michaels,
was
of course.
legendary. It was
Yeah.
He was
So
in the
legendary.
Yeah, he was on DX, but
Yeah.
that was after I stopped watching. Well, actually,
Yeah.
before I stopped watching. There you go. My bad.
Yeah, Taker recently retired him a few years back.
Yeah.
I remember he had a feud with Stone Cold for a while. Steve Austin.
Who was Shawn Michaels?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, that was epic. At WrestleMania 14 with Mike Tyson
That's
and
right.
Stone Cold and Shawn Michaels.
Nigga, you really know your shit, don't you?
I like I said, I'm a hardcore wrestling fan. Hardcore.
I like how he's just naming like when and where all this shit happened.
I just
Yeah,
remember
I
when
don't know, but like
WWF released a game called Attitude, and then ECW released exactly the same game, just with a different label on it.
Oh my goodness, Attitude was epic.
It
I
was
used
a
to
great
play
game.
That thing on Nintendo.
I had that game on my computer.
I knew all
I got a
I knew all the
PS1
moves on that game.
emulator.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
got a PS1 emulator, and I had that shit on my fucking computer. That was awesome.
that was
I also
epic.
had, you guys ever heard of the game called Bloody Roar?
No,
No.
Anybody?
no.
Bloody
Have
Roar was
you?
the best fucking game I played in my childhood. I swear. What it was is PS1 game, simple as can be. It's just a regular fighting game. Like any martial arts Tekken type shit.
Yeah.
But the people transform it into animals. You could fight as like a were fucking lion. It was fucking
okay.
amazing.
Kind
There
of
was
like
one that
Beast Wars,
transformed
right?
into a bunny.
I remember that rap group
That's- yeah,
released a fighting game called Wu-Tang Taste the Pain. It was a terrible fighting game.
Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah.
Oh.
They released a game and it was terrible. Just
Fight.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. Speaking of games,
played
like
that.
I think we should switch topics now. Like we're kind of
That's what I was trying to do.
exhausted
I was
the-
trying to bring it off the
Yeah.
WWE.
we've exhausted the WWE thing, so let's switch to like games and shit like that. I'm thinking of getting the new Tomb Raider. Have you guys seen that yet?
I have.
I have. I actually have that in my GameFly queue. I got GameFly last
Uh-oh. week.
week,
Oh well,
and I have that in my GameFly queue. Gotta test it out, everything.
yeah, I'm thinking of getting it.
By the
Just
way, I'm
like
about to belch.
you heard it live right here, guys. Anyway,
Baz's belch. You heard
yeah.
it.
No, but
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Come on,
Shit.
that was sexy, true.
I can smell it from here.
yeah.
And this motherfucker's in Germany. Domo, can you spell it? It has to cross you first.
I don't know. I have a cold right now.
Good job, man. Hey, burn your
Hey, Baz.
nostrils.
Are you
I
in the
guess I'm
U.S.
lucky.
or Canada?
I'm in the U.S.
Oh,
I live in Illinois.
okay.
Domo's over in Jersey. He's on Jersey Shore. As you can tell from
Yeah.
his picture, he looks like a little
Toasted.
what do they call him?
I don't know, but
Fucking I keep thinking juggalos, but that's not right.
Oh, Guido.
Yeah, Guido. That's the
is that picture in your mirror, Dominic?
Yep.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
you know what?
exactly.
You know what they say. They always tell women like, "Yo, if he takes pictures in the mirror, dog, he too young for you," and shit like
Well,
that.
I took that picture when I was about 16. So yeah,
Yeah. No, I know.
it's been a few years.
Jersey Shore. Oh man.
Yeah.
And then
I
True's
watched, like,
over in
one
Germany drinking
episode.
his ass off.
And I was like, "What is this shit?" But yeah.
I didn't even get to an
True's in
episode.
We have a worse program in the UK. It's a spin-off called Geordie Shore, and it's literally full of cretins.
Oh wow.
Really? Geordie Shore?
It's honestly just just YouTube it one time and watch an episode, it'd just make you cry with like solidarity. You just want to be alone for the rest of your life.
Well, I already want to be alone for the rest of my life.
I don't even want to see it now. Yeah, anyway, what other games are... Oh, yeah, there's this game called Watch Dogs. I think it might be on PS4.
Oh, I can't wait for that game.
I can't wait for that game either. It's gonna be awesome.
That game looks like a Heavy Rain knockoff, but at the same time, it has its own spin on things.
And Grand Theft Auto, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it looks like a Heavy Rain playstyle, Grand Theft Auto type storyline, you know? It just looks like a great game altogether.
Yeah.
I can't wait for Crysis 3 to finally come out.
Have you played the multiplayer
I have
beta?
that ordered.
Yeah, I played the alpha at Eurogamer, and for some reason I just completely dominated that game.
You went to Eurogamer?
Yeah, I went to Eurogamer, yeah.
Sweet, how was that?
Germany.
It was awesome. I met co-founder of Endeavor Gaming there, Jay, aka Earl Grey, as he's known on the website. But he's retired now. But we met each other and we played a load of games together. We played Black Ops 2 before it came out.
Nice.
It was cool. Yeah, it was a good day. I played.
So wait, were you in the I'm not sure if that was the same. That wasn't sponsored by GameSpot, was it?
No.
No.
I don't know who. There's tons of brands there, so I wouldn't know which one was the
Was
sponsor.
they filming you?
Sorry?
Were they filming you?
No one was filming me, but there was tons of people doing events there, like filming events.
Yeah, media and stuff. Because I know there was a tournament before Black Ops 2 came out where they were like in Germany, and so I was wondering if that was the same one or not.
This one was in London.
London.
This was based in London, and there was a tournament, and there was also some Tekken World Tournament as well there.
Oh, nice.
Tekken World?
It was like a
that?
World Championship tournament.
That's legit.
I could totally compete in that.
But it was a good day. We saw I don't know if you heard of the commentator. We saw a guy called JX23 or something.
I've heard of him.
Oh, I know him.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, we met him there, shook his hand and stuff. And it seemed like a nice guy.
Not a fucking clue who he is. I know a guy on YouTube named Broseph Stalin.
What?
Yeah, exactly. I seen that fucking name and I'm like, oh my god, I gotta subscribe. His fucking PSN is Broseph, or is not PSN, but YouTube name is Broseph Stalin.
But one thing that really what I didn't like about the event was just having to use Xbox controllers. It's the only thing I didn't like.
Yeah, they get sponsored by Microsoft, so it's a real pain in the ass because PS3 players have to use a controller and shit like that. So.
And the thumbsticks feel tiny. They feel like you're moving tiny little pieces of plastic around underneath your thumbs.
Yeah.
So you have to turn to get the same sensitivity that I'm used to. I almost have to double it because it's almost like, I don't know. It's just weird. I had to go all the way up to, on Black Ops 2 at the time. I realized I could go all the way up to 14, so I went to about 12 just to get the same kind of accuracy as I got on PS3.
Let's talk about I want to transfer topics now, but staying with Crysis. I remember you telling me that right now let's talk about your disability and just explain to us your disability and explain to us about Crysis, how you were telling me you might have a little bit of a hard time playing Crysis. Was that okay, just explain all that, please.
Well, because I can't see detail, the more detail that games get, the more kind of high-end graphics they start to use. The further away you can see enemies because the pixels are smaller, so that means that the rendering of the game can produce sprites further away. So games then become more focused on, instead of close quarters combat like Call of Duty, they become more focused on kind of like Battlefield 3 and Medal of Honor, kind of long distance combat.
Yeah.
I hate sniping on Battlefield 3. It fucking sucks.
And I just...
True?
Yeah.
You are, what, 80%? blind or
Yeah.
20.
No,
20
no,
or 80?
No, yeah, it's 20% vision.
20%
Okay,
vision.
so
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're pretty
Yeah.
much 80% blind. Damn, that shit.
Yeah, and you still play games like I heard this one, I think he was racist or something. This one guy we were playing Hardpoint or something, and he was making fun of you because you have 20% vision. And
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember you were talking to him, like you had like a whole discussion with him, and he was still being like discriminating too. So explain to us like how your vision became that way.
I was born with a genetic condition, which is, it's like produced in I think it's in the X chromosome, and it's like particularly comes apparent in males because you have 2 X chromosomes, so you have a high chance of getting it.
Actually, males have 3 X chromosomes and 1 Y.
Yeah.
Really?
Continue.
Wait.
Sorry, just a
Wait,
little bit of factoid.
Oh yeah, it is. It is. Okay.
I thought it was.
Females
So males have XY and is it females that have XX? Or was it the other way around?
No, see, but what it is when you're a child, when you're born or made, you get the XX from your mother, and then you get the X and possibly the Y from your father.
Right.
So you technically have 4, but they only classify it by the first 2.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, with
Here we
Just a
go
little bit
back.
of science for y'all.
Science. Yeah, I was just about to say that.
so it's like genetically linked. And so basically I'm born with full eyesight, and then over time, like a bit like corrosion on, I don't know, like a metal or any kind of material like wood, it kind of just, it deteriorates. So that's basically what my eye was doing. It's like
So basically, your eye is rusting.
yeah, rusting away inside. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So, will it continue to deteriorate, or is it is it done? Or
It's been stable for about 2 years.
yeah.
So apparently, when you get into your 20s, it slows down like a hell of a lot. Yeah.
And you still play games too, which is awesome because like you're a gamer, so
Yeah.
you're not gonna have that stop you from you're not just gonna say, oh, you know what, I can hardly see, so I might as well not even try.
No,
This motherfucker, if he was using a walking cane, he would still be playing games. Like,
Yeah.
where is it? Where is it? I can't see, but I know he's around me.
There was a video on YouTube actually of a completely blind gamer playing. He was playing Black Ops 1. I wonder if I can find that video sometime. But
Yeah.
basically, he lied on the floor, and he would use the swiping of the knife to find walls, and he just keep hitting it until like he find an open area, and then he
No
lie
way.
down on the floor.
Are you serious?
100% serious, yeah. And then he lied on
That's
the floor,
awesome.
and his brother would tell him left or right to shoot. Yeah,
That's pretty awesome. He's
yeah.
using
That's
wow.
pretty sick.
And sound too. How is your hearing? Is
used
it
to be really good.
improved or?
Yeah, it used to be better than the average person, but since I've been doing live sound and working in studios, because I deal with high amounts of decibels of sound each day,
Yeah.
I've lost quite a bit of that extra hearing, so I've probably got about average hearing now.
But you did have an extra.
Yeah,
edge,
when I was younger,
right?
I could hear cars way before my friends would hear them coming down the street. Like I would tell them, "Oh, you can't cross yet," and they'd be like, "No, don't be stupid. There's no cars around." And then, lo and behold, they would start to hear it as well. But like a few seconds after.
That's interesting. Yeah, because I don't know. It's just cool to see that you continue to play games. So I'm just gonna say keep it up, and thank you for sharing your story with us.
No problem. No problem.
It's kind of tear jerking, don't you think?
Yeah, I'm crying.
No, I got a little tear going. It's pretty
Yeah,
touching
same here.
because I mean,
Although I think I just got dust in my eye.
oh shit, no tears were
Are
shed.
you sure it's not your dad's semen?
See, I've known True for about point, but I've known True for about a year. I've known that he's blind since day one. I questioned him all these questions beforehand.
Yeah, I actually
So
enjoy people asking me questions because it feels like people are taking an interest in my ability to play, because it's easy just to presume that I'm making it up and then that I'm just a bad player, which I've had quite a lot.
But
yeah.
what I find amazing is True, even though he is 80% blind, he still holds up a what, .7 KDR on
Point
Black
eight at the
Ops
moment.
and
Yeah.
.8 on Black Ops 2?
Yeah, 0.81 right now, which is my best so far.
Good.
That's
Damn.
legit.
I know on MW3 is like a .7 constantly, which
Yeah.
honestly, it's not too far behind me. I'm at a .98.
I think it was the motion sensors that really did my head in.
Yeah.
Because everyone had an advantage on me at that point. Which I like about Black Ops 2 is there's no motion sensors, so I've got my advantage back. I can just use my wits.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
that stupid motion grenade, but that's useless to me.
Yeah.
No one really uses it though.
Yeah.
That's what I like. I don't like this.
My 10-year-old cousin uses the fuck out of it. I don't know why either, because he doesn't even look at the fucking UAV thing. Like, he got a fucking VSAT out of a care package, threw it up, and then he kept getting shot from behind like he didn't know the people were there. Like, what the fuck are you doing? It tells you where everybody is.
I would love that advantage. If I had like a map, I could see where everyone was. I think I'd just fucking dominate.
Well, you know what too? Like, with the new PS4 controllers, there's rumors that you can have your map like on your controller.
I'm not
That's
sure if I
another
would be
thing
able
I
to
heard.
see that though. Like,
Not sure. Yeah.
no, because I at the moment I have to sit 4 inches from the screen just to see Call of Duty.
That can't be good for your eyes either.
I've been told by my eye doctor and the scientists that work with me that the new screens, the LCD and the LED and all these kind of new technology won't damage
Yeah.
my eyesight.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
I've been told
yeah.
the same thing because like I've
Well,
had
I never heard any
glasses
of
and
that.
LED TVs don't really hurt your eyes at all.
No, you can sit as close as you like. All that's going to happen is your eye is going to dry out from the light, and all you need to do is keep glasses on or put water on your eyes every like hour or so.
Yeah.
So
And,
basically, just
wear
use eye
glasses.
drops in the pre-game lobbies.
Yeah, basically, yeah. That's what I recommend to anyone that has to sit really close.
But you also wear glasses, right?
I wear glasses, but honestly, they make a salt of like a grain of salt difference. It really is that tiniest
Dang.
bit of difference. I use them more really just to keep my eyes moist and stop them from drying out because I sit so close.
All right,
Hey, True.
I hate you.
Are your glasses like those big old man rimmed glasses or the thin, smooth ones? Or- I don't know. You're pretty sexy. I'm trying to figure what you look like with glasses.
I wear those. I wear black frame ones like this. They're quite modern ones. A lot of people are wearing them right now. It's the only ones I could get in the shop. Yeah, they're quite fashionable.
Oh, the hipster glasses.
Pretty much, yeah.
True.
Mhm.
I feel like I don't know. I'm a quite generous person, and I think I would, if I could, I would give you my eyesight for at least a year, just
Fuck
so you
that.
can.
I would just like trade one of our eyeballs,
Oh, that works too.
Sorry.
and then I just wear an eye patch over the bad eye and just use my good eye.
That works too. Actually, I didn't think of that. Oh.
Just on
Then
the
I could
topic
walk
of
around
the
looking like a
glasses, though.
That'd be weird. I like 2 different colored eyes. Then, be like, can you imagine how tricky
Mine's
that would be?
Mine's hazel. It's green and brown.
No, like one eye. I would have like one eye like your color and one eye Domo's color.
Yeah.
it'd be so trippy.
Check out
Yeah,
the picture I sent you guys.
Sorry.
Oh, what is this? What is
I
this?
sent you the glasses picture. Yeah.
oh God.
Let's have a look.
Hold on. I closed down my Google Chrome earlier before we started this. Remember?
No, it's in
Oh,
the
it's-
straight chat.
It's what's his face?
Yeah,
Austin
baby.
Powers.
Yeah.
It was Austin Powers. That film is so good.
Are they those kind of glasses?
A little bit narrow, like not quite as like the height of them aren't quite as wide. Like, oh, I can't explain it. Yeah, they're not quite as like.
They're not as large.
Yeah, not as large. Kind of thinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Classic.
You got that nose, Joe.
So,
Do you think I'm
Impression
sexy,
coming to you
baby?
here
Do you
live.
think I'm Randy?
oh wow.
Do I make you Randy, baby? Do I?
So yeah, I also want to talk about does any of you guys watch The Walking Dead at all?
Oh,
No, I've heard a lot of people are on that craze, but I haven't picked it up. I used to watch a lot of zombie movies when I was younger, and I was into the whole zombie thing. And
Is it an
now that I've
American
grown
show?
older, it's just yeah,
The
it
Walking
is.
Dead, yeah.
well,
It's supposed to be really good, and I just fell out of this whole zombie phase right before it came on.
And what about you, Dominic? Have you seen it?
yeah. I kept up with it until it stopped for the season, and
Yeah.
I haven't picked it back up yet. I heard the episode came out. I don't even know when, to be honest. I have to see.
Last
It was
Sunday
like
it came
last
out.
week's.
Last Sunday,
Yeah.
and how about this week too? Right?
Yeah, it's coming out tonight. Like, what I have to do is I have to watch the Elimination Chamber until 8 o'clock, and then I have to go watch Walking Dead because it's back to back. So busy night. But yeah, the last
All right.
episode, Suicide King, came out last week, and that
Mhm.
was legit. That was and true. You said, do you get it in Germany or no?
I think it's repeated in England, but I'm not in England, so I don't really watch
okay.
British TV. But I will check it out because I do like I like things like 28 Days Later and 28 Weeks Later and stuff like that.
You're gonna love this then, because this is like all of
Yeah,
that combined into one
It's-
epic show.
Gory
I've
as
heard it's
fuck.
pretty good.
And
Yeah.
if you like
And
zombie
I
things,
watched.
I was going to give you guys a recommendation from Britain. If you like zombie programs, check
Shaun of
out.
the Dead.
No,
I knew
not
so- I knew
not
you
Shaun
were
of the
gonna say
Dead. That's quite obvious. But no, it's a television episode. It's actually 2 episodes, and it's actually a real reenactment of a zombie apocalypse. I can't say the word apocalypse.
Apocalypse.
Yeah, that's the fucking word, right?
Give me one moment, guys.
tongue tied right now. And it's Darren Brown. Basically, he puts someone underneath hypnotician. He's like a hypnotist slash genius, and you have to check it out anyway. Like he puts a guy to sleep, wakes him up in like a hospital with all these issues, and they believe that like the world's pretty much ended and there's zombies everywhere.
Wait, what? You said he wakes him up in the hospital?
Yeah, like it's you have to watch it. I
That
can't
was the
explain
same
it.
thing as in Walking Dead. Like the first episode, he wakes up in the hospital.
Yes, it's probably inspired by Walk. It's
Probably.
yeah, but the person actually believes it's real, and it's all to make him a better person because apparently, like he searched for the most selfish person he could find in British society.
It's a prank?
Yeah, it's a prank basically.
Oh wow, that'd be awesome.
It's like a prank on a
Wow.
huge scale. Like I'm talking about tons of money put into it, helicopters and all sorts of shit.
And they actually have zombies walking on the street that are actors.
Yeah, like the whole time, and then they have like explosions. Like
You
when
know
the
they kill
meteorites came
anybody.
down, they had like fucking explosions all around the bus he was on.
He must have been scared shitless.
He was, yeah. He thought his whole family could have died as well.
Guess who's back?
Did they
back,
tell him in
back,
the end?
Back.
Yeah, in the
again.
end, they told him, but they put
He
him to
must have
sleep.
like freaked out.
Yeah, he put him to sleep, and he thought it was a bad dream. And he woke up in his house, and he started hugging his family.
How
And
did he get to sleep though?
They basically had like a tape, like a radio show playing on the bus when the meteor shower was meant to come down, and then like the tape said something, and then Darren Brown came on the bus, put like his fingers over his eyes and put him to sleep, and then
Darren Brown is fucking amazing.
yeah, he
Oh
is.
wow.
He's a genius. I'll show you a short video now.
I watched a video of him playing Russian roulette.
Oh, that's one of his most famous things where he actually did a real Russian roulette live on British television.
Yeah, I watched that. He had a fully loaded or not fully loaded, but had one bullet in the chamber, spun it, everything else, and he had a protective glass, and he had someone else load it, spin it, whatever. And he guessed which one or which chamber the bullet was in. It was fucking beautiful.
Yeah,
No
it was,
one died during
awesome.
this, right?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
He shot it off into the distance. Like, he had to put it to his head, and then he shot a pig.
I really want to see that
Oh.
thing you're mentioning, Chew, with the zombies.
5
like,
clicks against
is
his
it-
head, boom, pig.
it's called Darren Brown Apocalypse.
Okay, I'll search it up. And is it like in 2 episodes or an episode?
I watched it in 2 episodes, 2 long episodes. It was about an hour's worth of viewing, or maybe longer. Yeah.
But yeah, I know you're talking about. Darren Brown is a fucking amazing person.
It
Wait,
was-
how do I
he
get
is
it
great.
though? Is it on YouTube
Um,
or?
You could probably check it out on
You
YouTube.
probably could get it
Darren
on-
Brown's all over YouTube.
Yeah, I'll show you this quick one. This is hilarious. He actually goes up to someone and gets them to give him his wallet. And it's actually filmed in my hometown where I'm originally from. So you'll see,
Nice.
I'll just send you this quickly. I'll put a link. We'll put a link in the show as well to this video.
Do you know the person personally?
No, I don't know any of these people, but I know it's filmed in my hometown.
Oh, that'd be funny as hell if it's like one of your best mates. They got his like
I'm
wallet taken away
checking
from
it
him.
There's no audio. Oh, there you go.
Okay, let me check this out.
Yeah, I'm checking it out now too, and we'll put a link in the podcast, guys. We'll put it in the description below
Yeah.
of the video.
1 minute 51 seconds. Conversational hypnosis.
He
What the
gives them the
fuck?
wallet. That's insane. Alright, I'm going to. Yeah.
He does it twice as well, which is even funnier. The guy realizes he's had his wallet taken away, goes back, and he goes, "Oh, I can have it back." And so he gives him his wallet back, and then he convinces him to give it him again, and then walks away again.
What the hell?
Um,
Wow.
Just let me know.
But yeah, The Walking Dead, like, at first, I really wasn't into it, to be honest. I heard it was from a comic book and everything, so I thought, okay, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
And then, after, like, maybe 3 episodes, I started getting into it. It was on Netflix, so I watched it all back to back, and I was like, okay, this shit is awesome. This is legit right here. So, I'm gonna watch the new episode after
Cool.
Elimination Chamber, and I can't wait to see that Apocalypse thing with Darren
Yeah,
Brown.
definitely check it
Yeah.
out.
I will. for
Darren
sure.
Brown is fucking amazing. And I gotta admit, that video, it completely dumbfounded me.
Yeah.
He also did this is the old days. He also did almost like a warm up to it. In his really early work, he did a very similar scenario, but it was in like a shorter program, and he basically hypnotizes a guy on like an arcade video game machine, like he's playing a zombie game, and hypnotizes him, and then wakes him up in the room that's identical to the video game with zombies in it, and then puts a gun in his hand, and he thinks he's like in a game. It's weird. You have to see that. That's on YouTube. It's really short. I'll type it in, zombie game.
Is it a real gun or no?
No, it's got blanks in it, but it's really hard to explain. It's like I think he thinks it's real, but when he wakes back up with the video game in his hand, he thinks it was just a really realistic game, and he's like boasting about how good the game was.
That's funny.
Darren Brown does do some amazing things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a borderline genius. Like on TV, there's nothing like him. There's no one out there that does what he does.
To be honest, like I haven't heard much about him until today.
Yeah,
But
Yeah,
he
same
looks
here.
pretty legit.
he's not really a traditional magician. He doesn't do tricked.
He's not some David Blaine.
No,
He's a real deal type shit.
Yeah.
So this is the short one, the short zombie one, where the guy thinks he's playing a video game.
I'll check it out.
We'll check that out later after the show. Yeah, that's just part 1, and there's a part 2 to it, probably linked in. But what else are we going to talk about in this podcast? I'll probably talk too much.
Drunken free for all.
Oh yeah, let's bring that up because like, if you guys don't know, if you're listening, Endeavor Gaming is the clan that I am going to be a part of once I get the time to like do my 15 posts. I'll put a link to the Endeavor Gaming page in the description of this YouTube video, so go check them out. And so yeah, after get 15 posts, I'll join that, and then you guys are hosting a drunken free-for-all, so talk a little bit about that.
Okay, it's gonna be next Saturday. That's just what I decided on pretty much because I'm the one who brought it together and whatnot. Basically what it is 18 or older, we all get together, have some fun, we drink every time we die, we take a shot, and the person who wins the first one gets to set up a rule for the next one that if you disobey, like say, if they say no drop shotting, you can't drop shot, and every time you drop shot, you have to take a shot.
Wow.
And the winner of that one makes the rule for the next one.
Chew, are you going to be in this too?
Yeah, I was in the last one and I really enjoyed it, so I'll be in this one.
Do you have a time or like a time for it?
I'm thinking I'm trying to find some time that's in between EU and NA. That way we can have something that's kind of nice for both of them. Yeah. I'm thinking like 7 p.m. My time, which would be 8 p.m. your time, Domo. Because they're only 6 hours ahead, so that would be 2 a.m. for them. It's kind of not as nice, but drinking at 4 p.m. in the afternoon is not a reasonable thing for North Americans.
True
so I tried
in Germany, that's pretty normal.
We're not in Germany.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see if I can take part in that.
So. Okay. So yeah.
Baz, you know my situation, so
yeah, I know. I understand that.
Sorry for being so vague, but yeah. It's just
hey, tits happen. I mean, shit happens. Sorry.
Tits happen. Yep.
Shall we wrap this one up? Because I think
well, okay. Yeah.
I've got to wrap mine up.
Before we go here, I'm just gonna say. Thank you guys once again for joining this podcast, and I want to remind our viewers also that I am going to be hosting a DLC tournament. So basically, I'm having a tournament. It'll be 4v4 players, and it'll be 20 players all together. And all you have to do to enter the tournament is subscribe to my Incarnate Films YouTube channel. Then I'll add you on PSN, and then we'll do a nice tournament. The winner will get a DLC season pass. I'll have a trailer coming up pretty soon, so check that out. I want to thank my guests once again. So I have True here, I have Baz Attack, and then I have Dominic. Yes. So thank you guys for joining me once again.
Yeah. Yes. The crowd goes wild.
The crowd goes wild.
Anything else you guys want to add before we go?
I'll see you later.
I'm glad to be a part of it. I was glad to be the part of it. What am I talking about? I'm not a part of it anymore since it's ending, you know? Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me on your show.
Alright, no problem, guys. You're welcome. And thank you guys once again for joining. And all I have to say to end this podcast is get teabagged, son, and rape squad killers all the way. That was a gay reference, okay? Yes, and that too. I like to take it up the butt. No. Okay, guys. I will see you guys later. Thank you for coming on the podcast. Peace. Okay, that was good.
that was fucking